Just taking a break.
So you were just an Yankee fan, that's all.
Yeah, right. You know better than that.
Now it's all coming together.
Yeah, you know better than that. Oh, I'm hanging in there. Hey, brother. Everything good in the township? Yeah. Good. You guys, you shut down the building or something? For the administration?
Well, we we're gonna use it to push up to. Yeah, so go get it. If you don't mind, take a look at it. Tell me what you think. So go there.
Got a meeting at 10, so.
Rick, grab your gavel.
I get a meeting.
I didn't realize that we would be streaming today.
Maybe, who knows? We don't know.
That's what Chrissy said.
Oh, she's gonna try.
This is just a presentation, so we really don't need to start a meeting, correct?
No, it's, if we get them to do it officially,
Stand for the convention.
let's do that part of it.
What's the introduction dance for? Okay, you know what? We're going to start this meeting. We have a special meeting. This is a meeting concerning the resolution authorizing the County of Trumbull, Ohio to approve the issuance of hospital facilities revenue bonds of the County of Allen, Ohio, and authorizing other documents in connection with the issuance of such bonds. Call roll, please.
Mr. Bernard,
Yes.
Mr. Malloy,
Yes.
Mr. Hernandez.
Here. Okay. Who's here from Dinsmore who would like to comment? Maybe come up to the podium here, give your name and.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
My name is Aubrey Searcy. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Dinsmore and Scholl, and Dinsmore is acting as bond counsel in connection with the proposed bond issuance that you are considering today. Specifically, this is the County of Allen, Ohio Hospital Facilities Revenue Bonds, Series 2025 for Bon Secours Mercy Health. And you might be wondering why the County of Allen is here in Trumbull County. Well, so it's under Chapter 140 of the Ohio Revised Code. There is something called a Public Hospital Agencies Agreement that allows counties to sign cooperative agreements for hospitals that have locations throughout the state of Ohio to be able to issue revenue bonds through the state for the benefit of nonprofit hospitals, to be able to spend the proceeds of those bonds in multiple locations throughout the state. So it just kind of streamlines the process for nonprofit hospitals to take advantage of tax exempt debt, and to be able to do it through one issuer instead of going to multiple counties, having each county issue bonds for the benefit of the nonprofit hospital. So Allen County is the issuer of the bonds, and Trumbull County is a member of the Public Hospital Agency Agreement that it entered into in May of 2008. And Bon Secours Mercy Health is considering issuing bonds in the par amount of, I believe, not to exceed $942 million to be spent on hospital facilities in the state and also to refinance some outstanding debt that it has. So the purpose of this meeting is twofold. It's under the Internal Revenue Code, there's a requirement that a public hearing be held anytime that a municipal entity, that the state or political subdivision is issuing bonds for the benefit of a nonprofit entity under section 142 of the Internal Revenue Code. And so the public hearing allows the public of the political subdivision to voice their concerns, their opinions about the project. So that's the first prong of the meeting. And then the second is to gain your approval on the project, and that is under section 147 of the Internal Revenue Code. The applicable elected representatives must approve of the issuance of the bonds. And so that's the second purpose of our meeting. And you'll see in the, the resolution that's before you today, we are asking for your favorable approval of this project and to allow for proceeds of the bonds to be spent in Trumbull County specifically. I am also here today with Charlotte Gardner. She's the president of Mercy Health St. Joseph Hospital in Warren. So if you have any specific questions about the project here and how proceeds of the bonds will be used in Trumbull County, I will defer to Charlotte to answer those questions. But if you have questions about the specifics of how the bond process works or the financing, I'm happy to answer those as well.
Thank you, Mr. Staples. I don't personally.
Char, can you approach the stand for?
You know Shar? Oh, okay. Pleasure to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
State your name and who you represent, please.
My name is Charlotte Gardner. I'm the president of Mercy Health St. Joseph Warren Hospital.
Very good. Thank you for being with us here today. The only question I have, this seems pretty following standard procedure, what you need to do. Is this any type of an inkling or sign or, I mean, almost $1 billion we're looking, is this any type of, I guess, a sign of movement towards Mercy expanding in Trumbull County, potentially back to the Champion Project?
So the dollar amount is for all the hospitals that are in Ohio. Specifically, examples I can give you what we are spending the money on are things like a clinical fleet expansion. As you know, we've been growing. So we have expanded and opened up a second ICU. We have replaced a boiler system at Howland Medical Center to meet the growing surgical demands. We buy clinical equipment like a mammography machine, video cameras to do more precise and expanded surgical procedures. So nothing extremely sizable for this bond issuance here for Trumbull County.
To expand on Commissioner Malloy's comments, I too am very interested in that hospital project out at Kent State, and maybe this isn't the time to discuss that, but I would definitely like to sit down with you to discuss that, to see what we can do to get that back on the table. That's very important to the community here, and I think all three commissioners would do whatever we have to do to get that back on.
It's my pleasure to work here in Trumbull County, especially Warren, and we're growing and very committed. And I would love to sit down with you guys and let's get something on the books for March.
You're right, absolutely.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Take it under consideration.
Commissioners, if I can interrupt for 1 minute, I don't know if you would like to have Mr. Beechler come up and maybe weigh in. You have any questions? Bond counsel.
Yes, Mr. Beechler, just
Good morning. Blake Beechler, the law firm of Calfee, Halter, and Griswold. I am bond counsel to the county. I reiterate what Aubrey said. It looks good. I've been through the documents and the resolution and on behalf of reviewing them on behalf of the county. Everything looks good. I can reiterate that the county is under no obligation to pay any debt service on these bonds. That is an obligation solely that rests with Mercy. So the county's full faith and credit, it's general fund, everything else is not obligated at all to pay any debt service on the bonds. And this is purely an administrative action, essentially just to approve the support of the debt. And we should probably open it up to the public to see if they have anything to say as well. So, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, any more comments? No, I personally don't, but we would like to open it up for comment if there's any opposition to the commissioners approving the resolution. None?
Okay, hearing none, I would like to make a motion that we take this under advisement. The commissioners take this under advisement for a vote this afternoon.
Second motion?
Malloy,
Yes.
Mr. Bernard.
Yes.
Mr. Hernandez.
Yes. And I'd like to thank you all for your commitment to Trumbull County and, ongoing efforts to secure our hospitals. It's a major need, and we appreciate what you do. Thank you very much.
Motion to adjourn?
Second that?
Mr. Bernard.
Yes.
Mr. Malloy.
Yes.
Mr. Hernandez.
Yes.